Okay. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. This is Jocelyn from the Dealer.com Life Team. Thanks for joining me today for some core work. We'll go ahead and head to our mats and just start warming up a little bit. We're going to start with some spinal rolls. So we're just going to lay down, sitting on our butts on our mat, and we're just going to roll backwards, nice and slow. You can tap those heels to the ground. Just warm up that spine a little bit. And as we start to get warmer, see if you can pause without letting those heels drop. Couple here. And then if you want, you can take those hands off your legs. Keep rolling back. And we're gonna see if we can kind of pause at the top. Couple little short pauses. A little baby boat. Extend your legs out a little bit more. And we'll do 2 more of those. Here's 1. And roll back. Last one. Hold here. And release those feet down. We're gonna roll over. Keep warming up a little bit before we dive in. Putting those palms right underneath your shoulders, coming up into a high plank. We're gonna shift those glutes up and back. Shift those hips back into a down dog. Pedal out those feet. And come forward into your high plank. Do a twist on each side. Just open up a little bit. Palms back down. Back into that down dog. Pedaling out those feet. And back to your high plank. Another twist on each side. Palms right underneath those shoulders. And we'll do 1 more. Hips up and back, down dog. Pedaling out those feet. And back to your plank. 1 more twist on each side. And back down. Slowly lower to the mat. And we will flip over. So what we're going to do today is we have a series of movements we'll go through. We're going to start with 10 reps for each movement. And then next time through, we're going to increase the reps. And then next time through, we'll increase them even more. So starting here, right on our butts, legs are long. We're going to do some roll-ups. So you're going to start down on the floor, completely laying back. We're going to sit up and slowly bring ourselves up, reaching for our toes. And from here, we're going to stack our hips our shoulders right over our hips and slowly lower down. Keeping that back nice and flat, not rounding or dropping towards the floor. And if that feels good, see if you can add some little pulses as you lower down. Maybe 3 or 4 pulses until you get to the bottom. So we're gonna do 10 full roll-ups. Arms can come overhead. I'm gonna sit up tall, reach for those toes, stack those shoulders over your hips, and slowly lower down, adding that pulse if you'd like. There's 1. Reaching high, reach for those toes. Squeezing that core as you lower. There's 2. Eyes are straight forward as you roll down. There's 3. Back nice and flat. 4. Adding those pulses if you feel like it. Halfway, let's get 5 more. There's 6. And 7, we've got 3 left. Keeping that back nice and flat as you sit up. 2 more. And last one here. Once you get to the mat, you're gonna stay down. You're gonna plant those palms. You're going to tip your pelvis to get your lower back connected to the ground. You can either put your palms under your glutes, you can put them to the side, or if you wanna get fancy, you can actually bring them up. But we're gonna do some leg scissors here. So easiest version is right here, just little movements, legs as straight as you can make them without locking out the knees. You move your hands to the side, or flap in between each one. So that's gonna pull your shoulder blades up off the floor. If you need to keep your shoulder blades down, that is perfectly fine too. Find the variation that works for you. We're gonna do 10, nice and slow. So here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From here, let's roll over, going into our low plank. So elbows directly under those shoulders, up on those toes or on your knees if you need to lower down a little bit, but we're gonna do some plank saws. So finding that nice straight plank line, shoulders to hips to ankles, we're gonna saw forward and back. Keeping that back nice and flat, hips aren't sagging or up, squeezing that core, squeezing those glutes. We're gonna do 10 here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And if this isn't feeling good, you can just hold your plank. There's 5. 7. 3 more. There's 9. And 10. Coming to tabletop here. Palms directly under those shoulders, knees underneath those hips. We're gonna do some bird dog. So we're going to extend our left arm and our right leg out, straight ahead, back foot flex like you're pushing against the wall. We're gonna do 10 of these, in and out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping that foot flexed, arm reaching. 6, 7, 3 more, 3, 2. On our last one, we're gonna hold. Hold that arm out and that leg out. Hips are square. You're gonna hold for 10 more seconds. You'll start to feel your lower back engaging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Now right arm out, left leg long. We're gonna come in and out. Foot flexed. We've got 10 on this side. There's 3. Halfway. There's 8, 9, and on our last one, we hold again. Reach a little farther, press a little further into your heel. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. And lower. Nice job. Back onto our backs here. We're gonna lift those feet in the air, finding that connection of your lower back to the floor. We're gonna go for toe reaches. However high you can reach. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, you can do that too. You just wanna get those shoulder blades up off the ground and keep that lower back on the ground. Okay, we've got 10 here. Halfway. 9 and 10. Lower those heels, going to glute bridges. Heels as close to your glutes as you can get them. Palms down on the ground by your side. We're gonna do 10 lift and lowers. So we're gonna squeeze those glutes, press those hips high, and lower down. There's 1. There's 2. Squeezing those thighs together, knees together. There's 5. Driving through those heels. There's 8, 9, and one more. Nice job. Rolling onto our side, we're gonna hit side plank on each arm. So you can either do low plank on your elbow or high plank on your palm. Either way, palm or elbow directly under that shoulder. And you're gonna choose a variation here. If you wanna just hold your plank, that's fine. If you wanna add something, you can do a hip drop, you can do an arm thread, or you can do a side crunch here, knee to elbow. Whatever you choose, we're gonna do 10 of them, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, hip nice and high. Halfway. Squeezing that core, belly button towards your spine. 2 more. Last one. And we'll lower and hit the other side. Whatever you just did on that side, we'll do the same thing here. You can switch it up next time through if you'd like. So go ahead into that plank, palm or elbow right underneath that shoulder. And here we go, 10 on this side. Halfway. 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Lowering down. We are starting back with our roll-ups. We're gonna add a little bit this time. Instead of 10, we are gonna do 12. Add a couple more. So starting on our backs here, arms overhead. We rise, reach up high, touch those toes, stack it up, and roll it down. Adding those pulses this time. Maybe you didn't last time, try it this time. Really thinking about those core muscles as you lower down here. Back nice and flat as you come up. Adding those pulses as you're closer to the ground makes it a little harder. Here we go, here's 4. And 5. And we are halfway. Keep these rolling. Here's 7. And 8. 4 more after this. 9. See if you can add in 1 or 2 more pulses than you've been doing as you lower. Here's 10. Last 2, here we go. And last one here. Once we hit the mat, we go right into those leg scissors. Adding the clap if you feel good. Bend the knees here, find that lower back connection to the floor and keep it. If you want shoulders to come up off the ground, you can. We're gonna do 15 here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice work. Swinging over into our low plank here, back into those plank saws. This time we're going for 15. Go ahead and set it up, elbows underneath those shoulders. Find your solid plank position here. And we've got 15 saws. If you need to modify, you can drop the knees, you can just hold your plank, or you can limit how far you're going with your saw. If you want to make it harder, you move a little farther. Here we go, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeezing that core, squeezing those glutes. If your back is hurting at all, slow your movement down, don't go as far. Here's 13, 14, last one, 15. Drop those knees, come into the bird dogs here. Palms are underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips. We're gonna extend that left arm, that right leg first. We're gonna go for 15 this time. Flexed foot, here we go. Pull it in, push it out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, 10 to go. Squeezing that glute as you extend your leg. 5 more. 13, 14, and on our last one, we hold out. Squeeze that glute, lift your leg a little higher, flex that foot, reaching with that left arm for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower down, switching arms and legs. Right arm long, left leg long, flexing that foot. We've got 15 on this side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 to go. Squeezing that glute. Feeling that low back working here. Three more. 3, 2. Last one, and we hold, extend it out. Flexed foot, arm reaches, squeeze that glute for 10. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower down. Go and swing those feet around onto our backs here. We got our toe touches. So finding that lower back connection to the ground, feet go up high. We're gonna do 15 this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reaching as high as you can, bending those knees if you need to. There's 10. Just trying to get off the mat with your shoulder blades here, keeping that low back connected. 3, 2, last one. Drop those heels, going into our glute bridges here. Heels as close to those glutes as you can get them. We've got 15 raises. Here we go. Here's 1, 2, squeezing those glutes. 3, lowering to the mat nice and slowly. There's 5, squeezing those thighs together. There's 10, 5 more. We got 3, 2, last one. Slowly lower down. Going into those side planks here. Low plank or high plank. You can use your elbow or your palm, your choice. Maybe choose a different variation this time. Or if you need to just hold your plank, that's fine. If you need to drop your knee, that's fine too. We're gonna go for 15 of whatever it is you choose to do this time. So find that solid plank, and then we'll add in that variation. There's 5. There's 10, 5 more, whatever you're doing, or just hold. 3, 2, last one, switch sides. Whatever you did on that side, do the same thing on this side. We will have one more opportunity to do something different. So here we go, 15 on this side. Holding that nice, strong plank position, squeezing that belly button towards your spine. There's 10, 5 to go. 3, 2, last one, slowly lower down. All right, we've got one more round here. Back into our roll-ups. We're gonna go for 15 this time. So we'll start on our backs here. Last round, we got this. Here we go. We're up, we reach, we lower down with those pulses. Nice and slow, makes it harder. Here's 3, stacking those shoulders over your hips before you roll down. Here's 4. Gaze straight forward, keep that spine nice and long. Here's 5. Really squeezing that core as you come down. Here's 6. And 7. At our halfway point here. Here's 8. You can add in another pulse as you come down. Here's 9. And 10, we've got 5 to go. There is 11. And 12. Keeping that back nice and flat as you come up, flat as you lower down. Last 3, here we go, 3. 2. And last one, we'll go right into those leg scissors. You choose what variation works for you. If you haven't tried it with the clap yet, maybe try it this time, see how it feels. Just make sure you keep that low back connected to the ground. We're going for 20 this time. So legs up, shoulder blades up if you want to do the clap. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway. There's 16, 18, and 20. Nice job. Rolling over. Last round of plank saws here. We're going for 20. So finding that plank position on your forearms, elbows underneath those shoulders. Strong plank to start. We've got 20 saws. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finding what works for you, listening to your body. There's halfway. $15, 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Lower those knees, coming to tabletop here. Bird dogs. We're going to extend that left arm, right leg. We've got 20 here. In and out. There's one. Flexing that foot, squeezing that glute at the top. There's 5. Reaching that arm nice and long. Gaze straight down at your mat. Nice long spine. Halfway, there's 10. 5 to go here. There's 19, last one, and we hold. Squeeze that glute, lift that heel a little higher. We've got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we slowly lower down. Other side here, right arm long, left leg extended through that heel. 20 on this side. There's 5. Halfway, there's 10. Gaze straight down. Flexing that foot, we've got 4, 3, 2, last one we hold. Squeeze that glute, lift that heel a little higher, reach a little farther for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we slowly lower down. Going to swing those feet around, back onto our backs here. Last round of toe touches. Finding that lower back connection to the ground. Legs up high, we've got 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reaching as high as you can, just get those shoulder blades off the ground. 10, halfway. There's 15, 5 to go. We've got 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Drop those heels. Heels come towards your glutes. We've got 20 bridges here. We squeeze up. There's 1. There's 5. Squeezing those glutes at the top. Really pushing those hips forward. Halfway, there's 10. Slowly lowering to the mat, nice and gently. 15. We've got 3, 2. Last one, slowly lower down. Last round of side planks here. We're going for 20 of whatever you choose, or just holding that plank. First side, and we are up. Elbow down, palm down, whichever you prefer. We've got 20, here we go. There's 1. There's 5. Lift that hip a little higher. Halfway, there's 10. We've got 5 to go. 17, 18, 19. Last one. Woo! Hopefully you're feeling that oblique a little bit. I know I am. Last piece here, other side, same thing. Whatever you just did, finish it up on this side, finish strong. Find that solid plank. Palm or elbow down. 20 here, here we go. There's one. There's 5. If you are not twisting, your gaze is straight out ahead of you. There's 10. If you are doing these arm threads, you follow your hand with your gaze. There's 15, last 5. Lift those hips a little higher. Woo! Here's 18. 19, last one, here we go. 20, woo! Slowly lower down to the mat. Nice work. Lowering down onto your back here. Let's do a full body stretch. Arms and legs long. Maybe balance out those legs a little. And bringing those knees into your chest, wrap your arms around. If you roll side to side a little bit. And when you're ready, go and plant those feet. Standing up nice and slowly. On an inhale, arms go up overhead. And we will fall to one side. Back up center, we fall to the other side. Inhale, back up center, drop those elbows wide. Eyes go up, open up that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And release that, interlock your fingers, pressing away from you. Eyes go down, pull those shoulder blades apart. And release that. Stretching anything else you need. Maybe just give yourself a couple twists. Letting those arms hang alongside your body. And that is all I have for you today. Definitely do a little more stretching if you have time. Thank you guys so much for joining. And I will see you next week. So let me
Thank you.